of knowing how to hear that inner wisdom and that intention kicking in and leaning into it quickly. So for me, my brain saying, that's it, right there. Move as fast as a rocket now. I wanted to change my life. And I think most people that are miserable or that are really like dying to be great and dying to have more, we want to change. We want to live a better life. We want to create more for our families. We want to do that. The desire is again, it's about how do you go from knowledge to action. So the first thing in the story that's important is realizing that the answer was in you. And my mind was telling me, pay attention. It could also been a murder. Anyway, the next morning, the alarm goes off, and I pretended Nancy was there. It's the stupidest. I literally went 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I counted out loud, and then I stood up. And I'll never forget standing there in my bedroom. It was dark, it was cold, it was winter in Boston. And for the first time in 3 months, I had beaten my habit of hitting the snooze button. I couldn't believe it. And I thought, wait a minute, counting backwards is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. Well, the next morning I used it again. The next morning I used it again. The next morning I used it again. It worked. And then I started to notice something really interesting. There were moments all day long, just like that 5-second moment in bed, where I knew, knowledge, what I should do. And if I didn't move within 5 seconds, my brain would step in and talk me out. Every human being has a 5-second window. It might even be shorter for you. You have about a 5.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this call. My job here today is to open you up and get you excited for the speakers that are about to come on. So if I can just get some ones in the chat box so that I know that you can hear me okay before I bring on our guest speaker. Amazing, amazing stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us. If you haven't got a pen or paper by now, I suggest that you take these next 30 seconds with me and you indeed grab a pen or paper so that you can take down the value that you are about to receive on this amazing life-changing call. So guys, I always start these presentations by doing a room temperature check. So guys, on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being that you've had a terrible day, 10 being that you've had the most awesome day, can I see some 1s to 10 in the chat box so I can see the scale on this call, ladies and gentlemen? Wow, a mixed bunch. Guys, anybody that is below 5 today, it's your job to get up there ready and waiting so that you can receive the information, to receive this opportunity and truly lift those spirits. So ladies and gentlemen, my name is Bryony. I'm the director here at AMA Finance Academy. To bring on our first guest speaker, he goes by the name of Desmond Ame. He is our managing director at AMA Finance Academy, 25 in our partnership company, IM Mastery Academy. But what I must say about this man is this man's heart, this man's humbleness, and this man's vision has not only changed his and his family's circumstances, it's changed mine and my family's circumstances, but it has enabled us in the short space of time of 2 years go on and impact 2,000 plus lives. And his values is exactly what shines through our academy today and keeps us all motivated and going. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome on Mr. Desmond Ame. He is our managing director. He is chairman 25 of our partnership company. And let me just to explain to you exactly why we're so inspired by this guy. Guys, his story is a true inspiration. I've watched him in the space of 2 years go from an ordinary teacher in the East End of London to a chairman 25, meaning he makes a whopping £25,000 every single month, putting him in the top 1% of income earners. If that story hasn't just inspired you, then boy, oh boy, guys, you're in for a treat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's blow up our chat box for our one and only managing director, Mr. Desmond Ame. Guys, let me see those ones and flames and hearts for our managing director. Des, take it away, my friend.
Wow. Guys, you do me a great honor. If I knew that I was going to get introduced like that, I would have introduced my mum to the webinar. Hopefully she's tuned in on Facebook Live. I wouldn't want her to have missed that edification. Wow. Guys, I see the ones coming through. I am truly blessed and honored. Wow, absolutely incredible. Guys, as introduced, my name is Des Ame, and I'm a chairman 25 in our wonderful company. What that means, you will find out later on in this program. Guys, I hope that you're well. I hope that your families are well. I hope that you're safe. I hope that you are thriving well post lockdown. And guys, I hope that you're excited. I really hope that you're excited. This is a special webinar. If you're excited, put a 2 in the chat box, guys. If you are excited for this webinar, absolutely phenomenal. I see the 2s coming through. Wow. Guys, we have 272 people on this Zoom. Incredible, absolutely incredible numbers. And then we have, many more people watching on Facebook Live. If you're watching on Facebook Live, can you do me a favor and just share the stream? You can even start a watch party. What a wonderful thing to do. You can impact somebody right now by just hitting share or start a watch party. Guys, I am your pilot for this evening, but I am joined tonight by the likes of Kofi Ajiman, who's going to be taking you through something that is so special. And we have another guest this evening, some minor insignificant person. I can't even remember their name. You guys might be able to help me out, but we've got a special guest. He hasn't really done much, to be honest. I don't think there's much to be excited about this guy. But those of you who know, know, okay, we have a very, very special guest, and it's an absolute honor to have him on the call. He will be joining us. He's super fired up. I've been speaking to him all day. He is so excited, guys. He's going to really, do something special for everyone that is on this call. Guys, I want you to know that time is a commodity. Time is an absolute commodity. And it's the one thing that money can't buy. It's the one thing that we can't get back. That's why I have a responsibility this evening to ensure that I give you so much value. I want to give you so much value. My main aim is for you to leave this webinar, or for you to leave this Facebook Live. You're not the same person. I don't want you to be the same person that entered this webinar. We say in this academy that action takers are the money makers. Action takers, somebody put that in the chat box. Action takers are the money makers. The only thing that separates our dreams from reality is our ability to take action. And there's going to be so many opportunities to take action. Guys, we also say that note takers are the money makers. So where are my note takers, guys? If you've got your notepads and your pens ready, can you just put a 3 in the chat box, guys? Because we only retain 10% of information. So make sure, guys, you've got your notepads and you've got your pens. Guys, I want to open up with a quote. And it's from a quote from someone that I admire a lot. His name is Warren Buffett. He's a billionaire. But that's not the reason why I respect him. The reason why I respect Warren Buffett is because of his journey. He, like me, started with very, very humble beginnings. And he said this. He said, never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a second source. Guys, I want you to know that your current situation is not your final destination. Everything changes now. Somebody put that in the chat box. Never have more powerful words been spoken. Everything changes now. You have the ability to end 2020 strong. Guys, I want to just do a quick experiment because we've got unbelievable numbers on this call this evening. I want to know how many of you are what I call old money. So you're already in the academy. If you're old money, you're already in the academy, I want you to put a 1 in the chat box. If you're old money, you're already in the academy. If you're old money, you're in the academy, you know, just put a 1 in the chat box. Old money, where's the old money crew? Okay, I see you guys. Okay, so just sticking with the old money. If you're old money and you made money today, like you're in profit today, can you just put 2 in the chat box? If you're old money and you made money today, you're in profit today, just put a 2 in. Guys, look at the old money. Old money. But you know what? With respect and love, I love you guys. I love old money. We wouldn't be where we are now without the old money. But you know who I'm really excited about? You know who I'm really, really excited? I'm excited about the new money. If you are new to this call, this is the first time that you're hearing my voice. This is the first time that you're on a webinar like this. Can you put a 3 in the chat box or the comment box if you're listening to Facebook Live? Put a 3 in the box if you are new money. Guys, wow. New money on the call. Wow, 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 wow. Guys, that's absolutely superb. That's what I'm excited about because we're about to impact more lives. We're about to impact more lives. We have thousands of people on our academy right now, guys, and we're about to impact more and more. Guys, absolutely superb. So I'm going to share my presentation with you guys. Absolutely superb. Thank you so much. Guys, can we celebrate the new money? Can we just put a 4 in the chat box just to celebrate the new money? Because I'm so excited. I'm super excited right now. It's beyond belief. Well, let me make sure I share the right thing. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. Wow, wow, wow. Guys, absolutely superb. I appreciate all your contributions in the chat box. I want you to know that if you're watching on Facebook Live, that you can absolutely play along. You know, just when you do that kind of thing, we're creating an energy, a really positive energy right now. And I'm loving the energy right now. Absolutely superb. So I want to go straight into this presentation. I hope you're sitting comfortably. I hope that you're hydrated. And I want to start with a thought-provoking question. What will you become? You see, the name of our umbrella company is I Am Mastery Academy. I Am Mastery Academy. And the reason why we're called I Am Mastery Academy is because anything that you put after the words I am comes to pass. It's an affirmation. I am something. So somebody give me some affirmations in the chat box for some of the new money that may not be familiar with this terminology. Let's put some affirmations in the box so we can kind of just educate the new money, you know, how we talk to ourselves, you know. Give me some affirmations. I am a chairman 500. I am abundant. Okay, so you get the gist, guys. Anything that you say, I am powerful. I am a 6-figure earner. Guys, I had to change the way I spoke to myself when I got involved in this business. I am wealthy. I'm grateful. I'm powerful. You get the gist, guys. Okay, I'm impacting lives worldwide. Absolutely phenomenal, guys. So here's another thought-provoking question, and I want you to really reflect on this one. What are some of the challenges that you face today? And this is a rhetorical question. Just think, what are some of the challenges that you face right now? What are some of the challenges? Do you ever feel like you were meant for something more? Do you ever feel like you were meant for something more? Here's an interesting poll, a Gallup poll taken recently that said 85% of people don't feel happy or fulfilled at their jobs. They dread waking up every single day. If you can relate to that, can you just put a 5 in the chat box, guys? If you can relate to dreading. I can see some people on the call, they own their own businesses. I can see Amanda on the call. Some people own their own businesses, so they probably love, you know, getting to work. That's absolutely superb. But there are some people that dread waking up, going to work. So what if there was another way? What if there was another way? What if things could be different? Guys, I am living testament that my squad are living testament that there is absolutely another way. So allow me to reintroduce myself very briefly, just so that we're not strangers. There's so much new money on the call. I want us to be familiar. I want this to be like you are sitting in the front room with me and we're just sitting in front of a fire catching up. I want this to be really informal. So my name's Des Ame. I'm the managing director of Ame Finance Academy, but I'm also a chairman in the company I Am Mastery Academy. I am a chairman 25. That will make more sense later. What I'm really about is impact. Impact over income and people over profits. You know, some people get their highs from illegal substances. Some people get their highs from going to the gym. I get my high from helping people. And it's not one of those fluffy things that I just say so that everyone likes me. I genuinely get a buzz from helping people. And if you're someone who can relate to that, can you just put a 7 in the chat box? If you like helping people, you get a genuine buzz from helping people to succeed, because that's what I'm all about. You see, my background is in teaching. I was a secondary school teacher for over 12 years. Some of my students are on this call. I taught at a school in East London called Warren Comprehensive School in Chadwell Heath. I taught there for 5 years. I was an assistant head teacher. And then I finished my career at a school on the Isle of Dogs called George Green Secondary. Somebody said my ex-school teacher. And then I ended up at a school called George Green Secondary School on the Isle of Dogs. I loved my job. Let me be clear. I consider my career teaching the young people of East London both a privilege, an honor, and a blessing. It's one of the greatest honors of my life. The only thing that I don't miss is living paycheck to paycheck, living month to month, living hand to mouth. Theresa May used to call us the just about managing. Guys, when I think back to those times, I had to survive on credit cards. You know, I would get paid and the money would finish so quickly. I didn't understand because I was a professional. I had degrees. I didn't understand why I'd done everything my mom told me to do, yet I wasn't living the lifestyle that I thought I'd be living. I ended up in debt over £35,000, and I realized that I was living the very definition of insanity. Guys, I want you to put an 8 in the chat box if you can relate to living paycheck to paycheck. If you can relate to that, guys, because I want to spend just 1 minute telling you about my why. Why did I leave my full-time job as a school teacher to embark on this crazy journey in this world that I'm about to introduce you to? Why? What's my reason why? Because the reason why I pay particular attention to my why is because one of the first things that we ask you when you join is, what is your why? Because if your why is not strong, guys, you may not get in. I've stopped people from joining this academy because they don't have strong whys. They're just going to waste their time and my time. What's bigger, your why or your excuses? Because you can either have 1 million excuses or £1 million. Guys, my why is not very articulate and it's not very, it may not even be that powerful. My why, I was tired of being broke. I was tired of not having enough. I was tired of not being able to provide for my family. You know, I just didn't really feel like they were getting the life that they deserved. When my daughter was born in 2015, I broke because I realized that I'm bringing a child into this world and I can't even provide for the other one. And I'm bringing another one into this world. Guys, I was tired. I was living the very definition of insanity, which is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. And here's what I realized. Nothing changes if nothing changes. So I reached out to a friend and he recommended a book. And this book completely changed my life. The book is called Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. And I want you to put that in the chat box, guys. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. That book single-handedly changed my life. For the first time, I understood the secret of wealth. And I want to respect your time, but I also want to give you some value. I want you to look at your screen. This right here, I promise you, if you catch what I'm about to say next, your whole life is going to change forever. You see, this is a pie chart and it shows the 4 main ways in which people make an income. And you can see that 60% of people work for someone and 35% of people work for themselves. That's 95% of the population who are earning 5% of the money, but they have something in common. They are exchanging their time for money. And the problem with exchanging time for money is that there's only 24 hours in the day. How much time can you exchange? Even if you do loads of overtime or get a second and third job, there's only so much you can do. But the biggest problem is that that system of earning money is 100% reliant on me. It's 100% reliant on you. And the problem is when you only have one source of income. And to earn that source of income, you have to exchange your time for money. Now, there's nothing wrong with having a job. There is nothing wrong with being self-employed. My main message is this: do not rely on one source of income. Make an investment to create a second source. You see, what I learned was that wealthy people find a way to tap into the 5%. Look at the 5%, guys. 5%, you've got the 4% business owner and the 1% investor who has the investor mindset. Wow. You see, this is the biggest lesson I learned. Wealthy people don't just work hard for money. They work hard, but they don't just work hard for money. They find ways to make money work hard for them. You see, wealthy people enjoy cash flow. They have business systems where they imagine having cash flow coming in and it doesn't rely on you. Wow. What does that look like? You've got cash. Guys, we call this leveraged income. Write that down. Leveraged income. Residual income. Woo, residual income. If you're enjoying residual income, can you just put an 8 in the chat box? If you're enjoying residual income, it's going to be mostly the old money. The old money, you're enjoying residual income. Guys, residual income is better than wages. I've had wages and I've had residual income. I choose residual income every single time. Wages, you work, you get paid. You work, you get paid. Residual income, you can get paid long after the work has been done. Wow. Passive income. Guys, passive income is doing something once and getting paid over and over again. Last year, Michael Jackson made over $150 million and the guy is dead. What is Michael Jackson doing dead that we are not doing alive? Guys, you should be able to apply the litmus test. Can you go on holiday for 6 months and your business is still generating an income? Guys, there are certain people in our academy, they could go on holiday for 6 months, come back, and their residual income has actually doubled. Can you imagine? Guys, I want to leave you with 2 quotes from Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett said that unless we find ways to make money while we are sleeping, we will continue to work for money until the day that we die. Are you making money whilst you sleep? I don't know about you, but I don't want to do the 40, 40, 40. Working 40 hours a week for 40 years for a £40 retirement gift. I used to sit in staff meetings where we would, cheer and shout and celebrate somebody's long career. We give them this £40 voucher. And I'm like, wow, is this what I've got to look forward to? So guys, the last thing that Warren Buffett said, remember Warren Buffett is one of the greatest investors of all time. And he said that the greatest investment that he ever made was investing in himself. Will you invest in yourself? Will you invest in yourself to learn a new skill? Wow. Guys, I hope that you caught those. Guys, if you caught that nugget, if you caught the nuggets from the 4-way cash flow, can you just put a 5 in the chat box? Because I promise you guys, if you can digest that, you are about to go clear. You're about to go clear. Now, I want to introduce you to an industry that changed my whole life. Guys, when I came across this industry, just over 2 years ago, I was a school teacher at Jules Green Secondary School. I came across this industry, and I'll be completely honest with you. I'd finished reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. I was ready for an opportunity. When this one came my way, I didn't think it was it. I didn't think this was going to be the life-changing opportunity that I was looking for after reading Rich Dad Poor Dad. I thought that this would be something that would allow me to make a bit of extra pocket money, a bit of petrol money, something that could, maybe I could pay the electric bill. I didn't have that mindset that it would be something that would be so huge. And I'll tell you why. It's because it cost me £190 to join. And my small-minded mentality, I thought something that could only cost £190 could only make me, a couple of hundred each month. Little did I know, guys, I joined this platform and I was able to clear my credit card debts. I was able to replace my income. Disclaimer, guys, past profits do not equate to future success, but this is my story. I replaced my income consistently to the point where I was able to leave my full-time job as a school teacher. These times I had high blood pressure. I was stressed out. I left my job, and guys, my why changed. Then my why was to retire my mum. I really wanted to retire my mum. I really wanted to send my kids to really nice schools. I really wanted to wake up when I finished sleeping, impact over 1,000 people. Guys, everything on my original vision board came to pass, including moving our business here at 1 Canada Square, the Canary Wharf Tower, where we are right now. Guys, I want you to write this down. What you visualize will materialize. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. This industry is called the foreign exchange market. It is the biggest financial market in the whole entire world. Well over 2,000 members. It's the biggest financial market in the whole entire world. Guys, look at your screen. This is a $6.6 trillion per day industry. If you was to put all of the stock markets together, this is bigger than all of the stock markets put together. This is not the stock market. This is recession proof. Guys, somebody put in the chat box, how many zeros are in the number trillion? How many zeros in the I only get to say the word trillion when I'm doing this presentation. It's incredible. 12 zeros, guys. Woo! Every day. There are some industries that claim to be billions a year. This is 6.6 trillion in one day. It's huge. But what is it? Well, let me simplify it for you. The foreign exchange market is the buying and the selling of currency online, and we profit from the difference. When you are able to do this at the right time, you are able to make a considerable income. Past profits don't equate to future success. However, as an academy, we teach you how to trade, how to have this skill, or how you can leverage this skill so that you can make an income. Do you want to know the good news? You're already part of this industry. When you go on holiday and you exchange your hard-earned British pound sterling to the local currency, you're part of the $6.6 trillion. You're just not profiting from it. So here's a question that you're probably asking yourself. If this industry is so good, why isn't everybody doing it? Well, let me answer that question for you, because it's the same question that I asked. Firstly, all of the major banks, most of the top companies and corporations are doing it. The rich and the wealthy have been doing it for years. Okay, but agreed, it's not in the mainstream. But here's why. Traditionally, it's very expensive to learn. Guys, it can cost thousands to learn how to trade. Honestly, I know people that have paid 50,000 plus for a 3-day course. That's why not everyone's doing it, because it was too expensive. But then this platform came along and said, how about people can get started for under £200? Mind blowing. I would not know how to trade if it wasn't for IM Mastery Academy and the owners, Christopher Terry and Isis De La Torre. I keep them in my prayers daily for setting up this academy, for allowing the average ordinary person to be able to learn this skill. They also created a platform that is time efficient. I want you to write this down. 30 minutes a day. Can you spare 30 minutes a day to learn a skill that can make you an income for the rest of your life? 30 to 60 minutes per day. Guys, you're going to find out from this presentation that we have made trading so simple. Something that used to scare people. I used to look at a trading chart and think it was a heart monitor. I thought it was my heart monitor. I thought it was a weather chart. But this platform have made it so straightforward. Guys, I want you to know everything changes right now. So before I introduce the next speaker, I want you to know that we have something for everybody. We have something for everybody. If you feel like you don't have time, if you feel like you can't learn it, although you can learn it, guys, I want you to know that we have systems that you can see on your screen that we call Learn and Earn on the Go. We also call it Copy, Paste, and Profit. We have tools whereby somebody else does all of the hard work. Somebody else does all of the research. Somebody else does all the analysis. They're paid handsomely to look for the best trades in the whole market. They look for the best trades and they send them to you directly in a messaging group, so that all you have to do is copy and paste and make and have the same result as an experienced trader. Guys, our results are phenomenal. Guys, if you have made money from copy, paste, and profit today, can you just, I don't know, make a little noise in the chat box? Because I know you guys are eating. I know you guys are eating well. I know that, because I know you guys are eating. Guys, imagine, do you know any other industry in this world where you can simply copy somebody else's work? You know, I used to tell my students off for plagiarizing. Some of my students were on this call saying, sir, you used to tell us off for this. Okay. You used to get told off for copying. Now we reward you for it. Absolutely phenomenal. So guys, I want to introduce a gentleman. So copy, paste, and profit is one way of making money. But do you know what's even more exciting? When you learn the skill for yourself. When you learn this, you can't unlearn it. When you learn it, you can pass this on to your children. Guys, this gentleman that I'm about to bring on, he's going to show you how you can learn this skill. And this guy I've got huge amounts of respect for. He's someone who comes from an educational background. He's actually my daughter's godfather. I'm his children's godfather as well. He's someone who is, you know, a minister in the church, someone who's highly respected, an ex-PE teacher. I was the best man at his wedding. When I approached him about this opportunity, he said no. Not once, not twice. He said no about 13 times. I didn't take it personally because I knew what we had was good. Then he kept seeing the things happening in my life, leaving my job, you know, becoming financially free. He saw all these things because we're close, and then he came on board. He came on board, and boy, did he come on board. He came on board and he took things to a whole new level. Guys, this guy, we call him a beast because he's a beast on the charts, and he's a beast in the other side of our business that we'll explain later, where he is about to hit a rank that we call Chairman 10. So guys, without further ado, as I unmute his mic and allow him to share the screen, I want you to make some noise for the one, the only Mr. Kofi Aji Mang. Sir, let me unmuted. Let me.
Boss. Guys, if you are excited to be on the call, put a 3 on the chat box, please. I need that energy right there. I need that energy right there. Let me share my screen. Desmond, you need to
you can do it now.
Okay, let me see. Guys, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be on this call. Actually, let me see myself. I can't even see myself. 1 second.
Guys, make sure you got your notepads ready, guys. Guys, honestly, guys, don't think I don't practice what I preach, because I've got my notepad ready. I've got my IM notepad given to me by Mr. Matt Rosa himself. I treasure it.
Okay, amazing, guys. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. If you remove the first letter from the word learn, what does it say? Let me see. If you remove the first letter from the word learn, what does it say? I'm going to see in the chat box what people are saying to me right now. Earn, thank you. I'm seeing the word earn. I'm seeing the numbers fly in. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, I'm going to suggest something to you. Whatever you learn in, you can earn in, yes or yes? Whatever you learn in, you can earn in. So if you want to learn how to become a doctor, guess what? You're going to earn whilst becoming a doctor. If you want to learn how to become a teacher, you're going to earn whilst doing that. It's exactly the same. Now, before I continue, I have to give it right back to my friend, my mentor, the best man at my wedding. Now, you see, the reason when he told me about the opportunity is because he's so close to me. And that's the hardest thing. When someone's so close to you, it's a familiarity breeds contempt. Yes or yes? Because you're so close to him, I was like, this guy, he's just joking there. He's not serious. That basically means Des is not a serious person. That's what I believed. But guess what? In his efforts, he's always been serious. But with this opportunity, because it was so good, I was like, get out of here. But guess what happened? Time. You can never go against time. Who understands? You can never go against time. Time will tell you who the person is. Time will show you your friend and your character. Time is the biggest and greatest commodity. So if people don't believe you, guess what? Over time, and use the word consistency, being consistent in anything will show you how you're consistent in everything. And Des is consistent. He has been so consistent, so consistent. And so guess what, guys? What happened is that I saw his consistency. So I was like, boss, get me involved. I came back to him. Okay, what is this? So you're telling me for 9 months or whatever, you haven't told me about it, when he did tell me about it every day. But my mindset was not in the correct place. Someone write the word shift. Write the word shift. Shift. Because something needs to shift in your paradigm. So I'm going to just talk to you about learning the skill. Because, and write this down, what we need to do is do this. Learn, write this down, unlearn, and then relearn. Okay, write that down, please. Learn, unlearn, then relearn. Why? Because I've been a school teacher and I've learned how to make earned income. I've never been taught how to make additional, residual, or passive income. I've never been taught how to budget. I've never been taught that. So this is what I'm trying to say. We need to unlearn some of the old habits. Why? Because the old habits keep us in bondage. Who understands? Your old habits keep you in bondage. The reason you are where you are is because of the habits you've formed. And that's why jumping onto this platform, we're going to learn a brand new skill, unlearn the old ones, and make some cash monies. Again, past profits do not guarantee future results. All right, let's go. So if you can see my screen, this is the platform, okay? So once you sign up, it's an e-learning platform, all right? And so what you'll get is the academy right here. All you're gonna do literally is go to Learn Forex Trade in English. And again, everything is here for you. So we have everything all in one place. This saves you having to go anywhere else because everything is here. And so look, if you look at the video, we've got what is Forex, history of Forex, what is traded in Forex, markets, participants, broker versus trading platform, trading view. You know, let's look at buy versus sell. So again, everything is here for you to take it to the next level. So what I'm actually going to show you is just a tiny part of our Academy's videos. As Des said, it only takes 15 minutes. If you've got 15 minutes, if you've got 15 minutes to spare, you've got half an hour to spare a day. Imagine this. These videos will take you, okay, these videos will take you to the next level, all right? So what we're gonna do, let's have a quick listen to the video.
Welcome back to the IML Academy. In this video, we're going to be discussing the difference between a buy and a sell in the Forex market. Now, as a trader, it's very important that you understand the difference between the two because you can make money both buying and selling currency pairs in the financial exchange market. So to better understand the psychology of this, let's begin to think like a retailer. A retailer likes to purchase goods when they're low and sell goods when they're high. The reason being is because as the goods exchange in value, they stand to make a profit. Now, we can apply the same exact concept to the Forex market where we're buying and selling currency pairs and making money as the value is exchanging.
So guys, as you can see, because we haven't got much time left, as we can see, watching these videos will take you from the basic or from a novice to a basic. And from basic to professional, we're going to take it to the next level. This is what we're going to do. If you click on this link, we have something really powerful called Go Live. Okay. Again, all this is happened. When you sign up, this is the platform you get. Have a quick look. We have Kimberly Torres here. Over this week, she's had 71,000 views. Why are people watching her? See, in the bigger community, we have over 30,000 people. And 70,000 of them have watched Kimberly Torres. Why? Because she has the life-changing skill that's enabling people to earn additional money. All these educators are 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure earners, okay? They've done extremely well, extremely well. Okay, and so we learn from the best. Let's have a look. Okay, here are some of the educators. Now we have over 100 different educators for you to choose from. Look at all the different languages. Oh, did I say? I hope I didn't say 30,000, because if I did, I meant 300,000. Okay, just to be clear, unless Pammy said it wrong. Yeah, but guys, look at all the different languages. We have something for everybody. Now I'm gonna say this to you. There's nothing apart from learning from the best. I'm just any old school teacher, but I learned from the best. The best have been vetted to be on this platform, and the best is what's going to teach me, is what's going to teach you. Now, I've been able in 1 year and a half, to be able to quit my full-time job. Now, guys, what I'm going to say to you right now before I leave is this: anything you put your mind to, you can achieve. If you want the six-figure income earners, you can be that. Just put your mind to it. Now, I'm going to hand, because of time, back to Des and me. But guys, I hope you got value from the short part of learning the skill. Guys, let's go. Des, back over to you.
Wow, absolutely incredible. I could listen to you all day. Guys, if you ever get a chance to listen to the full version of his presentation, I promise you, you will be absolutely blown away. So guys, I want you to know that there is more to the Academy than the IM Center and the Go Live. We also have many weapons that allow you to trade more effectively, that allow you to simplify the whole process. So we have products such as Gold Cup. Here we go. Resume slideshow. Here we go. We have products such as Gold Cup that allow you to access trades that are sent to you directly that you can put on. We have the harmonic scanner that allows you to look for areas in the market that are reversing. So it's scanning the market and looking for some of the best trades for you, again, making it much easier for you to trade. So guys, that being said, one of the greatest questions that we have is, how do we get started? How do we get access to the IM Center? How do we get access to Go Live, where we have some of the best teachers in the world holding your hand, teaching you how to trade? How do we get access to the harmonic scanner, which is scanning the market for you, finding some of the best reversal trades in the market, making it much more time efficient and easier for you to trade? How do you get access to things like Gold Cup? It's quite simple. You take action. Remember, the only thing separating our dreams from reality is our ability to take action. So guys, in order to get started, I want you to write down the magic numbers. You can get started today for under £200. So for roughly about £190, you can see the dollar price. You can see the dollar price is on your screen. That works out to £190 to get started. That covers you for your first month. And then in your second month, price drops all the way down to £135 per month. But there is no contract, guys. There doesn't need to be a contract. And on top of that, you also have a 7-day risk-free money-back guarantee. Guys, do you know any other businesses that you can start for under £200 that allow you to start making money from the very next day? For the price of a cup of coffee, you now have access to the world's largest financial market. And it gets even better still. So guys, I want to let you know as well that for those of you that want maximum impact, those of you that want to hit the ground running, those of you that want to have access to everything, we also have an elite pack. This is where you get access to everything. So for those of you that really want that maximum impact, I want you to know that we have an elite pack, which is £258 to get started and £218 per month. And that's where you have extra. Those, if you've got the elite pack and you're in the academy already, can you just put a 5 in the chat box, please, guys? Because it offers extreme amounts of value. However, the platinum pack is more than sufficient to get started. So guys, without further ado, I would like to bring on a gentleman who I have the pleasure of calling a mentor and a friend. And, you know, I've heard many people introduce this guy because he's an international speaker. And I've heard people, you know, talk about, you know, the amount of money that he makes per month. I've heard people talking about, you know, how big his team is and so forth. I've heard people talking about how good a speaker he is. And all of those things are true. But what I really want to talk about is this man's vision. I really want to talk about this man's heart. This is a guy that will fly around the world to support one member of his team. This is someone who genuinely has a heart to see every single person in his team win. His trainings that he's done for not just this company, but for the whole industry will go down in folklore. Still to this day, people are using his trainings. This is someone who's built a huge, huge organization all around the world, someone that we can learn so much from. And I know that you guys have got your notepads and your pens ready because there are some people on this call that have never, ever heard this man speak. And I want you to know that the gentleman that I'm about to bring on is an absolute colossus juggernaut of an individual. And he's someone who is going to wrap up this presentation and offer immense amounts of value. So guys, can you please blow up the chat box for none other than Mr. Matt Rosa, guys. Guys, can you just make some noise? Can you just blow up the chat box whereas I unmute his mic, because it's about to be a shutdown, a complete shutdown. I know you guys didn't turn up to hear my voice. I know you guys are not here for me. I see you. I'm just gonna mute you right now. There you go.
Incredible, incredible, incredible. Des, can you hear me?
Loud and clear, bro.
Incredible, incredible. Well, guys, wherever it is that you're at in the world right now, I know we have people tuning in literally from all over. I hope that you're safe. I hope that you're healthy. I hope that you're thriving and not just surviving. You guys just learned about two of the largest financial markets in the world, the cryptocurrency and the foreign exchange markets. You guys learned about an educational platform that is literally cutting the learning curve for people all over the world. You see a 4-step process. Go through the academy and learn the terminology and the history of trading. Jump on, go live, and get the hands-on guidance that you need in order to succeed. Start to utilize the artificial intelligence that we have and copy and paste and profit your way to success. You guys learn how it is that you can get started in the tuition, right? And a lot of people have stayed on. So I'm going to teach you guys how it is that you can get this thing absolutely free. But before we get into that, my name is Matt Rosa. I'm a Chairman 750 and one of the top leaders here within IM Mastery Academy. I've been with the company now since November of 2015, and I've been in this industry since 2013. This thing's completely changed my entire dynamic. The way I think, the way I look at the economy, the way it is that I make money, and the way my family is thriving and surviving, right? I've literally had the opportunity to travel to over 40 different countries and build this business, a lot of which over 30% are in third world countries making less than £1,000, right? A month. I've had the opportunity to build up an organization of over 200,000 active subscribers all around the world on this platform right now. And we've made some fun money along the way, but that's not here, or rather that's not why it is that we're here to talk about, right? Because truth be told, none of this was the intention. You see, if I'm being honest, none of this was the intention. I had no intention of being on calls like this. I had no intention of teaching people to trade. I had no intention, or did I feel qualified, nor did I feel qualified to be able to do what it is that I'm doing today. You see, when I first started this in November of 2015, I jumped on board and I just started learning how to trade. But after about a 60-day span of me utilizing the products, me utilizing the platform, me being involved with the community, yo, guys, I couldn't keep my mouth quiet about this thing. I'm going to keep it real. I really could not keep my mouth quiet about this because there's so many individuals. Look at the world that we're living in right now. This world needs more leaders. And I think that calls like this, you see, that's our contribution to the world, providing that leadership into the world, right? So essentially what we did was, after about 60 days of utilizing the platform, I fell in love with this thing. I was trading what was called demo. Which is trading real live market fluctuations with fake money, I guess. And I was at a point in my life where I couldn't afford to put money into the accounts. Like every time you speak to me, I'm going to keep it 150% with you. I could not afford to put money into the accounts. Why? Because very similar to a lot of the households that we grew up in, I wasn't taught this information growing up. So I definitely didn't have accessibility to disposable income. And you know what they say, the famous cliche, it takes money to make money. Well, that's really easy to say when you've got money. But what about when you are living paycheck to paycheck? Well, what about when it is that you're not sure how you're going to keep the roof over your head or the food on top of your children's plate? What about then? Because it's a lot easier said than done. Well, you know what I love about this company is that they've gone ahead and they've taken a very unique way of marketing this. See, I want you to think about like this, like a prestigious university, the Harvard, the Oxford of trading cryptocurrencies in the foreign exchange markets. We don't touch your money, as you heard. We don't take investments. There's no profit shares. There's no revenue shares. If you make $1 trillion or you make $1, it's completely in your pockets, right? You see, what we are is an educational platform that's going to cut the learning curve for each and every single one of you guys. Now, you guys heard about the tuition in order to get started. Well, I want to teach you guys about how it is that you can qualify for a scholarship program. You see, scholarship means that you're going to be able to get education absolutely tuition free. I don't know about you guys, free's for me each and every single time. When I hear free, I'll take 2 off rip, right? So you introduce the concept to 2 people that you like, trust, care, respect, and love the most. That monthly subscription that Des was talking about is now waived. 2 people that could use a little bit more time, 2 people that could use a little bit more money. Someone said free's for me too. 2 individuals that you want to trade with as your accountability partners. That monthly subscription is now waived. Guys, what does that mean? That means that everything we make on top of that is now profitable. And I think that we can all agree that profits make sense, right? So if you want to stay there and get this opportunity for free and never tell a soul about it, I consider it a little selfish, but it's completely dependent upon what it is that you want to do, right? But if you're like me, if you're like Des, if you're like Coffee, right? If you're like Brioni and you see the bigger picture, you see the bigger picture, I think you're going to really love what it is that what I'm about to talk to you. You know, this company has taken such a unique approach when it comes to marketing this business. You see, when it comes to traditional businesses, they usually advertise and market traditionally. You know, we're talking about the billboards in the middle of the street. We're talking about maybe the signs on the bus stops. We're talking about radio commercials. We're talking about TV commercials. We're talking about social media advertising for a few of the newer companies that are coming up. But truth be told, when's the last time that we actually paid attention to those? When's the last time that you went into a restaurant because you saw a billboard? When's the last time that you actually went and bought something because there was a sign? As a matter of fact, the vast majority of the commercials on the radio we're skipping. I don't know many people that still listen to the radio. You see, can you guys still hear me? I'm seeing, yeah, we're good. You know, those traditional advertising, right? They're twice the price for half the results. People aren't paying attention to these things anymore, but who are we paying attention to? Well, look, right now, it is 5 o'clock in the afternoon out here in Miami, Florida, and we've got 300 people from all around the world that were invited onto this call. You see, we listen to the people that we like, trust, care, respect, and love the most. So what this company's done is they've taken the budget that they would normally put into traditional advertising. They recognize that it's twice the price for half the results. And they allocated that money, that budget, into our pockets. You see, they've created a compensation plan where you have the opportunity to be able to profit by developing organizations, by developing a community of traders in and outside of your city. Like I said, when I first got started with this, I had no intention of building this thing. I had no intention of doing calls like this. I had no intentions of actually teaching anybody what it is that we've taught today. But like I said, after about 63 days, I couldn't keep my mouth quiet. So I saw the compensation plan and I said, okay, I can create a residual income. I know that this thing is validity. I know that this thing is working. I know that this thing is creating success stories literally all over the world. I can recommend this to the people that I love, make money with them trading, take that money, the commissions, throw it into trading accounts, and now have the opportunity to trade risk-free. Guys, I'm gonna be real with y'all. Trading is not a get-rich-quick, guys. Trading is not a get rich quick. It's a get rich, but it's not a get rich quick. This is a skill set that you got to learn. So it's not going to happen overnight, right? In the meantime, allow one hand to wash the other. Allow the commissions that we give to fund the trading accounts, because here, your right hand washes your left and both of them wash your face, right? So we need to understand that the reason that we're not making the money that we desire, the money that we want to, the money that we deserve, is because of the fact that we're not understanding how the economy actually works. We're not understanding how money is actually made. Well, as we learn this, as we teach you this, let's begin to share this. Earlier, I said that this world, you see, this world needs more leaders in a dark place, and this is our contribution to creating leaders. You see, our goal here within I Am Mastery Academy is to impact, enrich, and educate the lives of 1 million leaders around the world. Our goal is to help create 1,000 chairman 10s and above, and I'm going to explain exactly what that is right now. You see, guys, no fancy PowerPoints or slideshows. Guys, if I've never been the type of individual that learns from those type of things. I've always needed it very simplistic. I've always needed somebody to break things down in the most simplistic manner that they possibly could. If you can't teach me something sitting at a diner and drawing it on a napkin, I ain't going to learn it. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm probably not going to learn this thing. So here, I'm looking for my notepad for y'all right now. I want to show you guys how simplistic this thing is. You see, this compensation plan was made by people for the people. It's not made by a company for a company. It's made by us. And I come from a background where, very similar to you guys, I wasn't given this information growing up. I didn't study this information growing up. But I'll tell you this much: accessibility to information changes situations. So class is in session, right? If you decide to introduce this concept to 2 people that you like, trust, care, respect, and love the most, the monthly subscription's waived, right? You now get the product absolutely free. And like we said, free is for me. If you introduce this concept to a 3rd individual, you are now considered a Platinum 150. As a Platinum 150, the company is going to compensate you $150 a month to throw into the trading accounts. And now you have 3 customers personally enrolled inside of the organization. Very simple, very clear, and straight to the point. If you build an organization of 12 customers, it's going to pay out a total of $600 USD. An organization of 30 customers, it's going to pay you out 1,000 USD. 75 customers pays out 2,000 USD. $225 customers pays out $5,000 a month. And last but not least, Chairman 10, the iconic rank. And our goal, we've created about 320 of these at this point right now inside of the company. This pays out $10,000 residually with 500 customers inside of the organization. Guys, look at this. You have the opportunity to run your own economy inside of a community that really understands the macros of the economy. You see, the vast majority of us, we understand the micro portion of the economy. We understand how to go into a job, clock in, clock out, and receive a stub with some money for trading our hours. But, you know, we all know that's not how the economy truly thrives. That's not how it is that the wealthy are making their money. That's not how it is that the banks are staying in business. You think that the banks are staying in business because, hey, they're protecting our money? No. By no means. As a matter of fact, the bank only insures up to a certain point, right? Here's the truth. The banks are currently trading our money right now. If you have money inside of a bank, your money's being traded regardless of whether or not it is that you're profiting on this thing. So guys, I think the banks know a thing or two when it comes to making money. Our goal here is not to change what you do, truth be told. Like Des is one, Coffee, Brioni, the leaders on this organization are some of the most sufficient leaders when it comes to trading and building this business, right? They have skin in the game. They're working with top producers inside of this industry. They're leading an organization of over, near 2,000 individuals. Here's the thing, guys. Our goal is not to change what you do. I'm not here to change what you study nor where it is that you work. You see, like I said, accessibility to information changes situations. So our goal is to change the way you think, right? Because if we can change the way you think, it's inevitable you'll begin to change what it is that you do. So again, you guys get access to a community of individuals that are making this thing happen on a very large scale. Mentors, over 100 different individuals, educating on a day-to-day basis, virtually 24 hours a day. A curriculum to take you from A to Z on becoming a self-sufficient and profitable trader. And the opportunity to get this thing, or outside of the artificial intelligence that we have, an opportunity to get this thing absolutely free and a compensation plan attached to it, where you can generate income and actually take that money and throw it into the markets. I see an amazing question here. They said, do you have to introduce people to Forex program in order to make money? No. I have over 200,000 individuals inside of our organization today. 87% as of yesterday are not telling a soul about this business. 87% are not telling a soul about this business. They're simply trading. Now, there's a certain percentage that see the bigger picture, and we're the individuals that are adding that leadership to the world. You're taking the best of both worlds and you're combining them. So our goal to impact, enrich, and educate the lives of 1 million customers all around the world. On behalf of I Am Mastery Academy, I encourage you to get with the person that brought you to this call and get your questions answered, because it was access to this information that allowed me to wrap my head around the ideology that trading could potentially change my entire life, and that it did. So again, on behalf of I Am Mastery Academy, we welcome you to the family, and we welcome you to the financial revolution. Des, my brother, I'll pass this on over to you. Bro, it's been a pleasure to work with you, man. One of the most professional, sufficient, driven, motivating individuals that I've ever seen. And to see you come from this side of education to now this side, bro, I'm aligned, I'm here, and I'm ready to rock. I can't wait to be in London with you guys.
Bro,
Love you, bro.
maximum respect, bro. Maximum respect. Thank you for jumping on this call. Guys, if you got value from that, guys, can you just blow up the chat box, because that was absolutely insane. This is a very busy guy. You know, he's if you guys think I'll work hard, you should see this guy's schedule all around the world, you know, hopping from call to call. I'm so happy that he took the time out to just break that information down. The way he explained it, I'm changing the way I explain this part of the business. Absolutely incredible. Whilst the whole world are laying people off, there's so much doom and gloom around the world. This company are promoting people. We're literally creating our own economy. Guys, let's see who's good at maths. So he said Chairman 10s make 10K per month. So we just heard from a Chairman 750. We just heard from a Chairman 750. So I don't like to make income claims, so I'm not going to make one. But let's just say Chairman 10s make 10K a month. Matt Rosa is a Chairman 750. A Chairman 750, guys. We're talking about footballer income here. Why? Because he simply shared the opportunity. So guys, if you are super excited about the future, if you believe that you are now not the same person, that was my main objective, for you to leave this call not the same person. And if that is you, please put a 1 in the chat box as we close this down. I want to respect your time. Whoever invited you today, I want you to get back to that person. Anyone who joins from this webinar, I'm going to do something big. Anybody who joins from this webinar, okay, it's gonna cost me a pretty penny. I've just seen the numbers on this call. This is gonna cost me. Okay, anyone who joins from this webinar, I'm gonna give a £30 cashback to, guys. I need to speak to my operations manager and see how we're gonna do this one. Yeah, so anyone who joins today before midnight from this call, I'm going to give a £30 cashback. The code is going to be 001 Rosa. 001 Rosa. Tamer, my operations manager, if you're on the call, just let me know. I'm sure you are. Just make a note of that, please. £30 cashback, 001 Rosa, for anyone who joins today. Send screenshot in emails. Yes, absolutely. Back office, all good. £30 cashback, guys. I want to do it just to celebrate. We've never had a call like this before, so I'm just excited. We've never had a guys. Chairman 750. He's the highest earner in the company. You know, one of two people at that rank. Absolutely unbelievable. There are over 350 people earning at least 10K per month on this platform, guys. And there are so many six-figure earners from trading alone. So, guys, that being said, I want to respect your time. Guys, my name is Desame from the top of Canary Wharf, and we're going to see you at the top because the bottom is far too crowded. Take care, guys. God bless and protect our National Health Service. Thank you. Who's ready to level up? Who is ready to level up? Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go. Let's go, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, level up.
Let's go.
Level up, level up, level up, level up. All this on me so yummy. All this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. Level up, level up, level up, level up, level up. All this on me so yummy. All this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Them more mistakes I'm gonna. I won't do them no more. There's news, there's news. I done did that before. I turn nothing to something. My comeback on 100. Let's talk it, more action. You just go see coming. I just keep elevating. No losses, just upgrading. My lessons make blessings. I turn that into money. They gotta never settle. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me as a prayer, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Big bricks get dropped like weight. Team love don't want no hate. I'm grinding, I'm shining, up on my way. They gotta never settle. This view is so much better. I'm chilling, I'm winning, like on another level. Oh, you can talk all you want. See me as a prayer, nothing I'm afraid of, and I can have it all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Oh, this sounds so level. On another level. Elevate your level. Level. Graduate your level. There's no one on it. Nah. Hey, all this sounds so level. On another level. Elevate your level. Level. Graduate your level. There's no one on it. Nah. Yeah. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Level up, 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 level up. Oh, this on me so yummy. Oh, this sounds so yummy. No, you want this yummy. Yummy all in your tummy. Oh.
All right, guys, I'm going to start the property call now for those of you who are waiting for that. Take care, guys. All the best.